Justin Senior here. Welcome to today's How to Sell Millions of Dollars of T-Shirts webinar training. And you saw that it's very easy to get your store up and running in just a matter of minutes. And the next section we're going to talk about is T-shirt print-on-demand partners. There are tons and tons of potential partners out there, and I'll give you an anecdote. There's a company that has they've changed names now, but they're not fooling anyone. Right? They have terrible service, and I won't embarrass them. But the first company that I used about 3 years ago when I started doing T-shirt print on demand, I had to shut down my store because they were so terrible. Right? It would be 3, 4, 5 weeks. My customers still didn't receive their T-shirts, and let me tell you, they don't complain to the print on demand company. They don't even know that a print on demand company exists. Right? When they don't get their product, who do you think they're complaining to? Who do you think they're giving negative reviews to? Of course, they're giving negative reviews to me and my store. I wasn't able to recover. I had to shut down my first store because I picked the wrong T-shirt print on demand partner. Okay, I'm going to make sure that you avoid that mistake, right? I can go over and spend, an hour to kind of comparing the different print-on-demand companies. There's really only one that you want to focus on, right? It's Custom Cat. Okay, I'm going to show you them over here, right? Custom Cat is going to be your T-shirt print-on-demand partner of choice. Okay, and it's just loading in here. We can watch this video, but I'm going to show you the real important stuff as we walk through. Okay, let me go through the main things about Custom Cat. Let me tell you the things that people don't like first. Yes, you do have to pay for it. Okay. 30-day free trial if you use my link. Otherwise, it's going to be $30 a month afterwards. Okay? Totally well worth it, right? And here's why. Look at the price comparisons, right? We're talking about only $6 for a T-shirt, right? No one can even come close to Custom Cat. You see some of the comparisons here. No one is even within double the price, right, in terms of this comparison chart, right? $6 for a T-shirt, that can't be beat, right? And let's do the numbers here. We're going to sell our T-shirt for $22.99 plus $5 shipping. So we're going to collect $28. And remember, the cash flow positivity of this business, print on demand, when is the product produced? Only when it's demanded. And when is a product demanded? Only when it's ordered. So when the order comes in, we receive the money. We receive $28. Okay, $28 comes into our bank account. Then Custom Cat steps in and say, okay, we need to now charge you $6 for the T-shirt plus $3.99 for shipping. So let's call it $10. Okay, you take in $28 first. Then afterwards, you pay $10 to Custom Cat, and everything else is taken care of. Remember, once you make the sale, your job is done. Custom Cat receives all this order information. They actually charge you automatically, and they'll take their $10 cut. You'll receive $18 net margin from your sale, right? We're talking about a huge margin, $18 margin on a $28 total transaction. That's pretty significant. That's over 50% net margin, and this is for a product that you'll never touch, that you'll never see, that you'll never have to store in a warehouse, right? This is the power of print on demand, okay? So Custom Cat are going to be by far the best price. You're just going to simply make the most money with Custom Cat. But there's more as well. Custom Cat has by far the biggest product catalog. There's over 300 different print-on-demand products. 50 T-shirts, 30 sweatshirts, 30 polos, 30 jackets, 15 warm-ups. They have pants, pajama pants, sweatpants, dress shirts, work apparel, lab coats, Dickies, aprons, hats, headbands, bags, blankets, beach towels, fleece towels, laptop covers, tablet covers, dog leashes, glass prints, every single cell phone case you could imagine. And here you notice this, they're using the same design on all these products, right? This little globe design, right? So this is a really built-in scaling mechanism in this business. If you have a T-shirt that works well, right? If you have a T-shirt that is selling well, then guess what? You also have a sweatshirt that sells well. You also have a sweatpants that sells well. You also have a hat. You have a backpack. You have a blanket, right? You're able to now take that same design that works for one of these products and now implement that across all of this massive product catalog that Custom Cat offers. And it's over 10 times the size of the average print-on-demand partner. The average print-on-demand partner has about 30 different variants. Custom Cat has 300, right? Again, it's a no-brainer. You're going to use Custom Cat. If you want to make the most money, if you want to have the most robust store, the best product catalog, then you're going to use Custom Cat. So all you need to do is go down here, click Add to Cart, and it's going to bring you over here. You'll be able to check out and purchase it over here. You will get that 30-day free trial. Then it's going to bring you into your members area. And I'm going to load my members area real quick. So you'll get sent to the members area once you complete the checkout and get your free trial started for Custom Cat. So I'm logged in here now, and I am in my members area for Custom Cat. Okay. And we're going to come down here. Don't worry about the community. You're not going to want to get in there. And we're going to come down here and scroll through. And we're going to go and do the app installation. You can watch these videos if you want, but I'm going to show you the real important stuff. It's going to be a 60-second installation, really easy. All you need to do is come and check this checkbox and type in your PayPal email address that you use to complete your purchase. And then you're going to go and enter your store name. And you see it's asking for your ugly.myshopify.com URL. Okay? So we're going to go back to our store admin. Even if you got a domain already, you want to grab this ugly domain, okay, up to the .myshopify.com part, copy it, And coming back over here, we're going to paste this in and we're going to press get started. And what's going to happen is we're going to go through the install process. You see, you're about to install Custom Cat. And we're going to click install app. And by the way, you're not going to find Custom Cat in the App Store. It's a private app. The only way that you're going to find it is through a link. Okay. So once we load it over here, we're going to have the Custom Cat app set up. And you're going to see this big red message. It says your account is not active. You need to create an account to set up. So I'll create one right now. And we're going to need to go and add a payment method on file. I'm going to do this in the other screen here so I don't share my personal information. But we need to have a credit card or PayPal on file, and that's going to allow the automation to take place, right? Once an order comes in and once we receive payment for it, we don't need to tell Custom Cat anything. They're going to receive all the order information automatically. That's why we installed this app. So we just need to have a payment method on file, right? Once we have a payment method on file, we're going to be able to complete our account. And once we have that, we'll be able to actually go and create our first t-shirt. So I'm just saving the changes over here on the other screen with my personal information in it. And now we come over here. Okay, I've got my PayPal connected to it now. And now you're going to see we go back to the Custom Cat app, and there's no red message anymore. We're ready to get started. And by the way, you're going to be able to find this over here under Apps, Custom Cat Fulfillment. Okay, so now we're over here. Now we need to click Add Product. Okay, we're going to click on Add Product. And this is where we need to go ahead and actually upload our design. Click on here, Add Front. And we're going to simply drag and drop that t-shirt design file right here into Custom Cat. And it's going to upload the design into the Custom Cat system. And that means this file is in their system ready to be printed whenever an order comes in. Okay, so this is the first step of making that integration with Custom Cat. Now Custom Cat has this actual file into the system, right? It's literally going through, it's uploading, it's sending, and it's going to upload. It should only take a couple seconds to upload this file. Now that we have this file in here, we're going to actually be able to put this file on all the different types of mock-ups or different products that we want. For example, if we want to sell it as a cell phone case or a hat or a t-shirt or a hoodie, we're going to be able to do that in the next step. So this is just loading right now. And typically what I want to do on any given product page, I will pretty much have a t-shirt, a hoodie, a tank top, and a women's cut shirt. Okay, and you're going to see those options as we go through. Of course, we're always going to use that $6 t-shirt because it's such a great product. So now that we have the t-shirt designed or t-shirt uploaded, we're going to be able to come over here and click choose an already uploaded design, and we'll click This Girl Loves Her Pug, and you see it gets placed on the front of the shirt. You're going to want to avoid the back. It really kills your margin. It costs an extra $5. Okay, we go to the next step, and this is where you see all the products. Okay, and you see in the blue font over here, your cost $6. This is the cost that it's going to cost you to get this done. Here's your $6 shirt. So we're going to press Add Product, and let's say we wanted to add other things. For example, tank tops and hoodies. We could just click Add Product, right? I'm just going to show one right now. We'll just build the t-shirt, but we could add multiple products, okay? And I'll show you some of the other cool products that they have in here, right? They have pants, sweatpants, wind pants, dress shirts, right? They have work apparel, aprons, lab coats, scrubs, right? All this great stuff. Imagine if you had a nurse store, right? You'd be able to do custom scrubs, tons of different hats. They even have Nike hats, Adidas hats, like legit brands, bags, blankets, right? All these crazy things. They even have like a onesie, right? Towels, beach towels, pet accessories, right? Dog bowls, dog leashes, every single phone case you could ever imagine, right? All these products are available right inside of Custom Cat. So we have the t-shirt selected, and we're going to click review to go on to the last step. And now we're going to actually see our t-shirt design placed on top of our t-shirt, right? This t-shirt does not exist anywhere. This is just a visual representation of this t-shirt, and this is what people are going to be able to buy in our store. So first thing we need to do, come over here. We'll set a title. It's called This Girl Loves. We're going to set a price, $22.99 for our selling price. Now you see that we have a little red outline over this gray. Anything that has a red outline, and I've unclicked it to deselect it, anything with a red outline is going to be added to our store. So we want to definitely add black, right? We want to definitely add red. We want to definitely add royal blue, and definitely add navy. Okay, those are the four most popular colors. You're going to make up about 95% of your sales. Black, navy, red, and royal. So we're going to add all four of those styles on here. Okay, you see anything with a red border is going to get added. Okay, we add our price, we set our title, we set our colors. Last thing we need to do is press export to, and this is going to actually build the product inside of our Shopify store, right? This is going to be the first product on our store. And remember, because Shopify is fully set up out of the box and the integration is already made, right? The way that we're setting this product up, it's integrated in Custom Cat and Shopify system. This product is now ready to be bought, and it's ready to be done with T-shirt print on demand, right? It says your product has now been imported into Shopify. We come over here and look at our store, right? And here's our first product, right? Literally, our first product is now in here. We could go ahead and purchase it, set the size, right? Pick the color, right? You see all the mock-ups that are available right now. And literally, we can go and add to cart. We can literally add this product to cart right now. You see the color, right? The proper mock-up here, the navy shirt, the size, the price, et cetera, right? You have the entire site set up, ready to go, fully automated, right? And this store is less than an hour old, right? This store is literally less than an hour old. We can go ahead and buy this product right now, right? We can literally go ahead and check out with PayPal or check out here with credit card or Apple Pay, fully set up out of the box, right? Fully set up out of the box.